Hello dear students. In the previous video we had studied about fluid flow. Today in this video we'll learn about surface tension. Before studying surface tension, we must be knowing the reason why surface tension occur. It occurs due to the intermolecular forces which is present between the molecules of the liquid. So what is intermolecular forces? Intermolecular forces is the force of attraction or repulsion acting between the molecules are known as intermolecular forces. The nature of the intermolecular forces is electromagnetic. Just remember this term that the nature of the intermolecular forces is electromagnetic. Intermolecular forces of attraction are classified into two types. One is cohesive forces, and second is adhesive force. What is cohesive force? The force of attraction between the molecules of the same substance is called force of cohesion. This force is lesser in liquid and least in gases. For example, two drops of liquid coalesce into one, that means combined into one, brought in mutual contact, it is difficult to separate the two sticky plates of the glass welded with water. It is difficult to break a drop of mercury into small drop plates because of large cohesive forces between the mercury molecules. कहने का मतलब ये cohesive forces basically occurs between the molecules of the same liquid, मतलब same substance. Like water है तो water के molecules के बीच में you will find a force of attraction. mercury है तो mercury के liquid molecules के बीच में you will find the force of attraction. That type of force is called cohesive force. Next is the adhesive force. It is the force of attraction between the molecules of the different substance. For example, we are writing on the blackboard with the chalk. The chalk sticks to the blackboard. That is because of the adhesive force between the blackboard and chalk. पेंट है, पेंट आपका वॉल के ऊपर आप चिपक जाता है, आके स्टिक हो जाता है. दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द adhesive forces. A piece of paper sticks to another due to large force of adhesion between the paper and the gum molecule. Water wets the glass surface due to force of adhesion. So these are the two types of intermolecular forces. Due to this intermolecular forces, surface tension occurs. So what is the surface tension? It is basically the property due to which its free surface try to have minimum surface area and behaves as if it were under tension, somewhat like a stretched elastic membrane, is called surface tension. A small liquid drop has the spherical shape. As due to the surface tension, the liquid surface tries to occupy the minimum surface area and for a given volume. The sphere has the minimum surface area. See beta, we'll see the examples of surface tension जो हमें phenomena observe होगा उस चीज को हम देखेंगे. बट हाउ टू मेजर दैट सरफेस टेंशन? टू मेजर दैट सरफेस टेंशन we have to it is measured by the force acting per unit length on either side of the imaginary line drawn. मतलब ये जो आपका टॉप लेयर है, टॉप सरफेस है, इसके दोनों साइड में अगर आप देखेंगे तो आपको एक फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस होगी and that force per unit length is surface tension. It is denoted by T. The formula to identify surface tension is T is equal to F by L. It depends on the nature of the liquid and is independent of the area of surface or length of line considered. ये दोनों में से किसी के ऊपर डिपेंड नहीं करती है. It is scalar as it has a unique direction which is not specified. Its dimensional formula is mt minus 2 and its units are Newton per meter in SI system, and in CGS system it is dyne per centimeter. These are the examples of surface tension जो surface tension की वजह से हमें nature में phenomenon observe होते हैं. Like when a mercury is split on a glass plate, it forms globules, मतलब spherical shape में ये drops बन जाती हैं. These are spherical on the account of surface tension because force of gravity is negligible. The bigger globules gets flattened from the middle but have round shape near the edges. This is the example of surface tension. This is because of surface tension. आप कभी भी कोई भी molten metal को अगर आप किसी भी water में pour करेंगे तो you'll find उसको certain height से अगर गिराएंगे then falling stream of metal break up and detached portion of the liquid in the small quantity acquires the spherical shape. मतलब इस तरीके से स्फेरिकल शेप में आपका मेटल क्या करेगा, फॉल करेगा। ये एग्जाम्पल तो आपने देखा ही होगा कि जब कभी भी आप पेंटिंग ब्रश को किसी भी वाटर के अंदर अगर डिप कराते हैं तो उसके जो हेयर होते हैं वो हेयर स्प्रेड हो जाते हैं, बट एज सुन एज यू टेक देम आउट दे स्टिक्स टुगेदर, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ सरफेस टेंशन। रेन ड्रॉप्स होती हैं वो भी आपकी जब फॉल कर रही होती हैं तो वो भी स्फेरिकल शेप में होती हैं, बिकॉज ईच ड्रॉप टेंड्स टू एक्वायर द मिनिमम सरफेस एरिया ड्यू टू सरफेस टेंशन, एंड फॉर अ गिवन वॉल्यूम द सरफेस एरिया ऑफ स्फेयर इज मिनिमम। अगर आप किसी भी ग्रीस्ड आयरन रॉड को जेंटली प्लेस करेंगे सरफेस ऑफ द वाटर विच इज एट रेस्ट, देन it does not prink the water surface. The needle floats on the surface of the water despite it being heavier, because the weight of the needle is balanced by the vertical component of the force of surface tension. If the water surface is prinked by one end of the needle sinks down. So this is also because of surface tension. आप कभी भी किसी भी सोप सोल्यूशन में किसी भी फ्रेम ऑफ वायर को डिप कराते हैं, आपने मेले वगैरह में देखा होगा, तो एक फिल्म बन जाती है, दैट इज ऑल्सो बिकॉज ऑफ सरफेस टेंशन। Next is, if a small irregular piece of camphor is floated on the surface of the pure water, it does not remain steady but dance about on the surface. This is because the irregular shaped camphor dissolves unequally and decreases the surface tension of the liquid water locally. The unbalanced force make it move haphazardly in different directions. Next is, the oil drop spreads on cold water, whereas it may remain as a drop on hot water. This is due to the fact that the surface tension of the oil is less than that of the cold water and is much more than that of hot water. So these are the examples which we basically see in our day-to-day life. Next is, what are the factors due to which the surface tension affect? The first factor is temperature. The surface tension of the liquid decreases with rise in temperature, and the surface tension of the liquid is zero at the boiling point and it vanishes at critical temperature. At critical temperature, intermolecular forces of the liquid gases becomes equal and liquid can expand without any restriction. For small temperature difference, the variation of surface tension is given by T is equal to T naught 1 minus alpha T. So Tt is the surface tension at that particular temperature, and T naught is the surface tension at 0 degree centigrade. So alpha is the temperature of coefficient of surface tension. This is because the hot soup tastes better than the cold soup. That is because of the uh, temperature. Next is, machinery parts gets jammed in winters. Next factor which affects the surface tension is impurity. The presence of impurity either on the liquid surface or dissolved in it, considered after the force of surface tension, depending upon the degree of contamination. A highly soluble substance like sodium chloride, when dissolved in water, increases the surface tension, but uh, soluble substance like phenol, when dissolved in water, decreases the surface tension of water. So these are the two factors on which the surface tension depends. So here we can see the molecular theory of surface tension. Actually, each molecule is having a range up to which the force of attraction occurs, and that range is called molecular range. It is around 10 to the power minus 9, मतलब 1 नैनोमीटर के आसपास इसकी मोलिकुलर रेंज होती है। तो एक मॉलिक्यूल के 1 नैनोमीटर के आसपास जो भी आपके सब्सटेंसेस आएंगे, जो भी मॉलिक्यूल्स आएंगे, वो सब उससे क्या हो जाते हैं, अट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं। द स्फेयर विद अ मॉलिक्यूल एज सेंटर एंड रेडियस इक्वल टू द molecular range and is called sphere of influence. The liquid enclosed between the free surface, that is PQ, this is PQ, right, of the liquid and imaginary plane RS at the distance R, that is equal to the molecular range from the surface of the liquid film. To understand the surface tension acting on the surface of the liquid, let us consider four liquid molecules. Here this is the first liquid molecule, second liquid molecule B, C, D. First of all, we'll deal with molecule A. This molecule is well inside the liquid. So if it is well inside the liquid, so it will be attracted equally in all directions. हर direction में ये equally attract होगा. So इसके ऊपर जो net force लग रही होगी, that net force will be zero. Let us consider molecule B, which is little below to the free surface. और अगर ये फ्री सरफेस से थोड़ा सा नीचे है, it is also attracted by equally in all directions, hence the resultant force on it is also zero. Let consider the example of molecule C. Molecule C is just below the surface of the upper surface film and the part of the sphere of influence is outside the free surface. ये देखो यहाँ पर ये आपको outside दिखाई दे रहा है free surface के. So the number of molecules in the upper half attracting the molecule upward is less than the number of molecules in the lower half attracting the molecule downward. Thus, the molecule C experience a net downward force. अब यही अगर हम डी मॉलिक्यूल की बात करें तो डी मॉलिक्यूल इज ऑन द फ्री सरफेस ऑफ द लिक्विड. So the upper half of the sphere of the influence has no liquid molecule. Hence the molecule D will experience a maximum downward force. सारी की सारी force इसका जब आप resultant निकालेंगे, it will be in the downward direction. And due to this force on the free surface, इन्हीं के पास है सिर्फ वो force, बाकी इनके पास तो है नहीं, इनके पास बहुत कम है, इनके पास बिल्कुल भी नहीं है, इनके पास भी बिल्कुल नहीं है. जो भी मॉलिक्यूल अंदर होंगे उनके पास किसी भी तरीके की फोर्स नहीं लग रही होगी. सो दे विल एक्सपीरियंस अ नेट डाउनवर्ड फोर्स, जो भी मॉलिक्यूल्स हमारे फ्री सरफेस पर होंगे. Therefore, the free surface of the liquid behaves like a stretched membrane. This is the only reason why the molecules on the free surface behaves like a stretched membrane. Next is the surface energy. So obviously, if the force is acting over there, so due to that net downward force, there will be some energy existing on the free surface of the liquid. The molecule on the liquid surface experience net downward force. So to bring a molecule from the interior of the liquid to the free surface, इंटीरियर से अगर मुझे फ्री सरफेस पर अगर उसको लेकर आना है, तो आई हैव टू डू सम वर्क अगेंस्ट द intermolecular forces of attraction, which will be stored as potential energy of the molecule on the surface. The potential energy of the surface molecule per unit area is called surface energy. So this is the definition of surface energy, right? So the SI unit of this is joule per meter square and CGS is erg per centimeter square. Its dimensional formula is MT minus 2. So we have seen that the dimensional formula of surface tension is also MT minus 2. So dimensionally, the surface energy is equal to surface tension. So here we have taken one example that there is a rectangular wire frame ABCD equipped with this length, this LM is sliding wire dipped in the soap solution. A film is formed over the frame. Due to the surface tension, the film will have a tendency to shrink, and thereby the LM will be pulled in the inward direction. This will be pulled in the inward direction. However, the sliding wire can be held in this position under the force F, which is equal and opposite to the force acting on the sliding wire LM along its length due to the surface tension in the soap film. So, according to surface tension, the force acting on it, as it will be having two lengths, एक लेंथ तो ये ऊपर दिख रही है बेटा, एक पीछे इसकी फिल्म के भी पीछे एक और लेंथ होगी. सो दिस फोर्स इज इक्वल टू T इंटू 2L के बराबर होगी. Here L is the length of the sliding wire. The length has been taken 2L for the reason the film has got two free surfaces. एक आगे से दिख रहा होगा आपको free surface, एक पीछे से. Suppose that sliding wire LM is moved through a distance x. इसको अगर मैं x distance से displace किया, so as to take the position L dash M dash. In this process, the area of the film increases by 2L into x on the both side. And to do so, the work done will be T into F into x, T into 2L into x. So T into 2L into x. So this will be the change in area, that is T into delta A. So this will be the work done, that is T into delta A. So T is equal to W upon delta A, and this T will be equal to W when delta A is of unit square. तो यहाँ से हमें पता चला कि जो भी हमारी सरफेस एनर्जी है, वो सरफेस एनर्जी जो है वो हमारी सरफेस टेंशन के बराबर ही होती है. मतलब सरफेस टेंशन और सरफेस एनर्जी अलग अलग टर्म नहीं, ये एक ही टर्म. तो आई होप ये चीज़ें आज आपको समझ में आई होंगी बेटा. सो थैंक यू सो मच एंड गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल.